This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
In an island paradise, doctors search to find a cure for cancer, and the deadliest creature in the sea could hold the key.
Isn't Stephen McRae, Mr. Big-Time Shark Expert?
You know sharks have incredible immune systems, completely resilient to any form of disease.
But the experiment has gone too far.
I've never seen a metabolic rate that high. Its brain is fried. It must have reverted back to primal instinct. This thing thinks it's always hungry.
We found something strange in the blood.
A hormone.
It's a synthetic growth hormone.
12 confirmed shark attacks in 3 months.
They're out of control, Stephen.
Now a relentless killer is more deadly than ever. And only one man can stop the terror.
I want to get a close look at these sharks.
Sounds dangerous.
Well, I'll be careful.
How do you think the hormone's getting into the shark?
Somebody's going through an awful lot of trouble to attract sharks to that lagoon.
You, of all people, should appreciate what I'm trying to do.
I want to stop you from playing God.
Technically, you were trespassing.
You're always missing the point.
The more sharks, the less people.
Casper Van Dien, Ernie Hudson, in a terrifying journey straight into the jaws of hell. Shark Attack.
You know what kind of media coverage we could get with a great white?
No one's ever been able to keep a great white alive in captivity.
Capturing a great white.
It's a piece of cake.
So how is our star attraction?
But we're not out of the woods yet.
Let's give them something for the evening news.
Close the gate!
Nick!
They're growing at an accelerated level and hunting in packs. There's no telling how dangerous they're going to get.
Get out of the water, shark!
What the fuck happened out there?
The sharks attacked us from every angle. I was lucky to get out of there alive.
Somebody has to end this.
Why you?
If I walk away and somebody else dies, I don't know if I could live with myself.
The underwater cave where they've been hanging out.
It's big enough to hold them all. Get them in there and wipe them out.
Underwater demolition explosives. Should be enough to turn those bastards into a bloody shark smoothie.
People pay a lot of money to come down here. They expect to use everything, including the beaches.
You cannot let people swim in the water when there's a shark out there!
We've got a shark heading for the shore. Get everyone out of the water now!
We've got a 60-foot shark swimming off our coast. It's not gonna go away.
Hyperdome, ancestor of the great white shark. It's supposed to be extinct.
You lied to me?
7 men dead. You knew something was dangerous down there and you let them dive anyway.
They knew it was risky.
Bull fucking shit!
We want something powerful enough that we're not missing. It'll blow a hole clear to the hull of a battleship. Come on,
remixed, reloaded, re-edited.
Sometimes we get so deep into conversation that we have separate segments worthy of their own place in the sun.
Here is a reshuffled mini episode.
We do have a certain affection for the rubbish. There are certainly a couple of shark movies that we've thought, no, this has no redeeming features whatsoever. But,
yes.
but even some of the slightly less polished ones that we've enjoyed for various reasons. Certainly, there's things like Shark Attack 3, Megalodon, which we covered and thought it was, reasonably bad, but it does have this kind of action beat, and it's trying to do something a little bit different, and it's reasonable fun. But again, without spoiling it for anybody that wants to check Shark Attack 3 out, John Barrowman had to ad-lib a particular line in a romance scene. You will not believe the line that he came up with. I'm not spoiling it because you should seek this out.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too, but I'm really wired. What do you say I take you home and eat your pussy?
And they left it in. I mean, I think he did it as a joke on set because I think they were coming to the end of the day.
This is before Torchwood, the Doctor Who spinoff, and he, he was like, "What do I have to lose?" And it's just, I haven't liked many things David Worth has done. Like, he did some Mystery Science Theater movies, and they joke, is like more like worthless. It's just, it's so wild how he's a reasonable cinematographer on movies like Bloodsport, and then he does these movies I was actually going to lead into those, but but basically the first one, Shark Attack, was like an HBO movie, Lionsgate produced, and I would see parts of it on Sci-Fi Channel, and it was like, so here we got Casper Van Dien, straight off of Sleepy Hollow and Starship Troopers. He's back in Soap Operaville. Ernie Hudson is much like his character in Congo. He's trying a South African accent, being a ruthless hotel owner who actually is like part of a shady business and basically it was to capitalize on the success of Deep Blue Sea. But I like how for the most part it's just a standalone, like, just action film, like conspiracy thriller, and then they followed it up with part 2, which was just boring and unfocused, and then part 3 is the one everyone remembers because basically it was just like, wow, I would see parts of it on Sci-Fi Channel where they took away some of the language and nudity edits, but then still you're just like, someone thought by enlarging like a shark close-up and adding a CGI boat over it, like that looked professional, like that looked competent, and the fact that all these actors were ad-libbing and people were like, that's what we got, we're putting it in the can. He's like, wait, no. It was a joke.
I mean, that's where the line came out of, and I think it was just that they just said, say a line at the end of the scene, and he was like, okay.
Even by direct-to-video standards, it shouldn't be much to ask just for some dumb, mindless movie, and then you're just like, sounds good to me. I'm like, no.
Yeah, the fact that it made it into the final cut. I mean, it's the line that everybody remembers, but for the wrong reasons. I mean, you don't think that is a particularly realistic line to deliver. I mean, kudos to his scene partner for not cracking up when he gave him that line. I mean, it's an interesting one, Shark Attack 3. I mean, I wouldn't say in the pantheon of shark movies it's got anything particularly good to offer, but it's that sort of thing where you watch it for it's 80 odd minutes, and at the end of it think, why did they make that? I just don't understand.
And at the same time as The Room too, where you're just like, where did the money go? I think they just collected a lot of it under the table. It just doesn't make sense.
We'll return after these messages. Hey, it's Brent Pope, the host of Breakfast with Brent Pope. You've seen me on some of your favorite TV shows saying things like, "Give it up, Jimmy. You got to sink this putt to win." On Breakfast with Brent Pope, I sit down with guests from the entertainment world, and we do it all over breakfast. Or should I say Brentfast? Every week on Brentfast, you get inside Hollywood info and tips, great breakfast recs and booty debates. Most of all, you get the most delightful 30 minutes of your week. So dig in. It's Brentfast time. Listen at Brentfast.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever fine podcasts are found.
Welcome to the Better Call Daddy Show, the #1 podcast where we admit, no matter what happens, Daddy has the advice we need to fix our problems. Introducing my dad, Mr. Wayne Friedman.
That was good. It would be nice if you could also sing a song.
What would the song be?
You love Paris in the springtime. I just made up some words to it.
I love Rena in the springtime. I love Rena in the fall.
That's right. That's good enough.
What I do is interview people of interest, share it with my dad, and get my dad's advice. My dad is my hero. Nobody's got my daddy.
Oh boy, let's go to Grandpa.
You like to be a little rebel. I tried to rein you in. I have a daughter named Rena that acts just like I did. She's got a son that is not only just like me, but it's just like her.
I'm your host, Rena Friedman Watts. Invite your friends, subscribe, and I'm excited to take this journey with you. Let's dive in.
She was teasing this guy with this sword, and she accidentally cut his dick.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
And then he started to enjoy it. I started going down the phone sex rabbit hole. You've got the wankers, and they jerk off in 5 seconds, and then they're done because A, they don't want to spend money, and B, they're quick.
My stepfather had mania. If I'm yelling at one of my kids, that fear, that rigid fear.
Mom even said to me, I hope you have a kid just like you.
There are lots of people that are being bought and sold right now for profit.
If you think you're going to kill yourself, shut up and kill yourself. If you're not going to kill yourself, then shut up, smarten up, and it's all on you. The bullshit has to end.
Wow.
When I was 11 years old, I was raped and molested over the course of a year.
What Jeffrey Epstein had was a sickness inside of him.
I am Evan Castrilli Carmichael. I could do anything that I believe that I can.
I'm so excited too. Let's go.
Next on Better Call Daddy with my mom and my grandpa.
Stay tuned.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked